Assalamu alaikum. How's everybody doing? Yes, it's been a while. A long time. I've been kind of busy, hitting the gym, doing all kind of things. So I've had the C30-7 since it came out. I have done no review on it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I did modifications to it. Okay, so just to be forewarned and stuff. I've done pre-modifications to it. I'm adding ditch lights to it because when I had Norfolk, so when I used to live around Norfolk Southern, I saw them with ditch lights and stuff. So right now and stuff, I have a DCC and sound. Okay, the H.O scale GE C30-7 Norfolk Southern 8014. So it's gonna tarry too long and stuff. So let me go ahead and open up the box. Give me a minute. Okay, got an outside sleeve. Please don't mind the camera quality because I don't have much time to, really sit down and go through the whole spiel like I really want to. So I just want to go ahead and give you the gist of it. So I took off the plastic sleeve that came with the box. Okay, so this box right here is sturdy for travel, storage, and transport. Okay. I'm gonna add ditch lights. I told you guys. So that's coming. How much did it cost me? Yeah. That's what we looking like. It's DCC and sound. It did come with speakers. Stickers, different stickers and all of that, but I went on ahead and made use of them. So you got your service manual, okay, equivalent to when GE had their manuals for the C30-7 when they came out. Now, unlike previous model companies, model manufacturers that came out with a C30-7, they weren't really road specific. With Rapido, of course, they still got their little hilarious things and things that's Rapido. That's what makes them special, makes them stand out. Now, one thing that stands out about Rapido, what they've done with their C30-7s, is road-specific details. Here's the exploded diagram, okay, the different parts and everything. So, again, I've been quite busy. So, again, the locomotive has road-specific details. And me, I'm no exception. Now, like I said, I did add certain modifications with this engine. Mainly, I did add the horsehead logo on there. If this engine was still in service with Norfolk Southern today, which because of tier compliance, that's not the case. Not for class 1 at least. Okay. But I always wanted to see C30-7, but I wanted it right. And one thing I'm going to show you guys about what Rapido's done, okay, what Rapido has done with it is they have, as you can see, let's get some light. They have the triple class trucks and stuff. Triple class trucks, see-through trucks and everything. I added some figures, conductor as well as an engineer and stuff on the side, courtesy of Priza. So let's take the handrail protections off. Again, I don't want to make the video too long. So for those out there that may be a little judgmental, it's my money. I paid for it. Okay, this is mine. Okay, it is what it is. Unless you spend bread for it, okay, you know what I'm saying? You have no say of what I've done with my model. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Again, the only thing I changed was just the logo. Okay, the horsehead logo. So, okay, without further ado, let's put on the tracks. Some lights I did add. Uh so I added truck lights. I'm gonna rewire them for the ditch lights though. All right. Another thing, okay, about this engine, step lights. Rapido started, with the step lights. Automatically when you put it on the tracks, you're gonna get the number boards to light up. Okay. You got the antennas. Okay, you got the antennas on the top. Now, mind you, once again, I went on ahead and pre-weathered it. Okay, and I added some more stickers and stuff as well. The warning stickers, warning labels, and everything. So it's got metal windshield wipers, etched metal windshield wipers. I added a scale chain on the front as well. Okay, and weathered the knuckle couplers. They have McCartier couplers. Okay, as well as the snowplow provided with the locomotive. Another thing, okay, that other companies have not really paid attention to is the step down. Norfolk Southern did have their locomotives with the step down drop step. Okay, I did add the white sills and stuff as I will have this engine in service on my layout of today. You know what I'm saying? It may not run today for Norfolk Southern, uh, but it still has a home as a model. Okay, again, the trucks and stuff, man. Rapido paid quite a bit of attention to the details. It has the triple class trucks, okay, which is correct for Norfolk Southern. Some with CSX, Union Pacific, Santa Fe, and everything has a different truck setting as you see on other layouts or other C30-7 models, okay, according to their railroads, okay. And you got the rear end bell. I went on and I did add a rear snowplow. I remember seeing, some of the engines with a rear end snowplow. Again, and stuff. I got the ditch light housings because I remember seeing these locomotives with ditch lights. Okay, so I will light the ditch lights. So, and stuff, what we're gonna do, okay, we're gonna fire it up. On the top of the locomotive, okay, on the top of the locomotive, we can go through it. Okay, you got the two antennas on the top. You have the 5 chime horn as well. Really, they had the P5 horn on there. Okay, they have the smokestack and even had a little grate in the smokestack. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Etched metal see-through radiator grills on the top as well, and the rear end bell. This locomotive has ESU lock sound, okay, equipped it, okay, and it has underbody details as well, okay, so we're gonna look at the lights right quick, okay. Don't mind the truck lights and stuff. I'm big on truck lights. So you got your, headlights. Now another thing that I'm, do a little critiquing on, okay, is they still don't have the porch lights, okay, which the porch lights would be right on the bottom of the horse down there as well as the rear. Okay, it should be a porch light right by the deckway. However, step lights, okay, which there's little boxes up under the stairways for the step lights, okay. It's a lot of detail, okay, a great deal of detail with this locomotive. It does have a P5 horn, it's supposed to have a P5 horn, so Let's give you the bell. Okay, this is close to a P5 horn. Okay, and I say P5 because usually Norfolk Southern has the P5 horn. Okay, I cannot activate the ditch lights yet because I don't have them wired up yet. I will get around to lighting them up and I will do an update on a review for that. The engine does have an accurate C30-7 cab interior. I went and added a engineer as well as a conductor on the engine, inside the engine. Okay, so if we can get this camera in focus, as you can see, okay, there's an engineer and there's a conductor, there's a back wall and a control stand. So another thing that stands out about this engine is the lighted control stands. As you can see, stuff the lighted control stand. All right, and once again, Rapido as well as Aurora has been stepping up with that. Okay, putting a little life inside the cab. So let's go ahead and get ready to run it. I'm gonna go in reverse. You got the wheel squeal. Okay, you got a dead area on the track, so forgive me for that. So, all right. Start it back up. Yeah, it's wheel squeal is a little dead area. Again, this is just a little temporary, quick guide right here about a C30-7 for those who want to model that of the 80s and the 90s. Ditch lights were applied to the locomotives after 1995. Okay, when the Federal Railroad Administration required all railroads for mainline locomotives to administer ditch lights onto the front as well as the rear of the locomotives. Norfolk Southern, being the railroad that it is, usually running long hood forward. In its latter years, short hood forward for crew visibility was an option. I went on ahead and I added the decals for the horsehead scheme because I do have a lot of modern Norfolk Southern equipment. And, to have this, a classic engine, in today's standards, I don't want it to be a misnomer. I don't want it to be out of place. Okay, Norfolk Southern is Norfolk Southern. I always find that their power was unique. I don't want to be all over the place with it because, again, and stuff, man, I got to make some moves and everything. But the engine is fully detailed. Let's go a little forward. The engine revs up as well as revs down when in motion. When you're going in either direction, okay, they rev up. The bell is nice and loud, and I got Cletus in there as the conductor. And of course, I had to add the actual true safety chain on there, and I'd removed the plastic chain out of there. I don't go through too much of anything over like the class lights and everything. I didn't see it much them use the class lights when the engine was in service, but the class lights do light up. Okay. Once again, once I install the disc lights, I can sit down and do a thorough examination with this locomotive. So for those out there that, y'all model the early to late 90s, early, mid, and late 90s, as well as the early 2000s, this would be an ideal engine. It looks really good with an SD40-2, as well as an SD50, one of their unreliable locomotives, the SD50s. They do look unreliable, and we give you Doppler effect and stuff. Has a nice little solely Doppler effect and stuff that comes with that and stuff. Let's see. Give me a minute. Let's roll up a little further. Dynamic brake and everything can also sound as well. Here's your Doppler effect. Since the train's running through the nighttime, it's a nice lordy sound to it. Hauling the coal train to Norfolk, Virginia. Actual namesake of the company. Well, now the company is housed in Atlanta. But once again, nevertheless, okay, the C30-7 is, it's an ideal engine. I think that Rapido has done a bang-up job with this engine. I enjoy it. Anytime I can pull it out, get a chance to pull it out the box to go ahead and, you know, you just can just gawk at it and just see everything. And I just want to once more, I want to show y'all this one thing, okay, about this locomotive. Before I go, okay, let's get the camera in focus. Okay, it is the detail of the trucks. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and pop it off the tracks. It does have a keep alive, okay, a keep alive capacitor on the engine. So it does have the traction motor designs, traction motor housing, and they have the triple class trucks. Okay, as you can see, the triple class trucks, as well as the designs for the traction motor housing. Okay, and this is a big thing, unlike the big boxes that you would see on some other models, on a lot of other models. I would have thought that Atlas would have went on ahead and, took this chance to go ahead and, start adding these boxes in there. But I mean, I can't complain. It is what it is. Okay. So once again, like, subscribe. Engine can go pretty fast again. I'm not gonna run the Stagnant engine. This $326 locomotive off the daggone table. So you know what I'm saying. But it's pretty fast. Okay. It's a little. Some would deem this little review as a hood version, but it's not. Okay, it's just that I didn't have time. I was in the gym all day. Okay, I want to get my body to be as slim as the C30-7, so please don't mind me. It is what it is. Okay, so, you can get it at your brick and mortar. It's not in Rapido anymore. They're done sold out more than likely. They make the best power, the best H.O scale locomotives. Because of the tariffs, I'm still waiting on my Winnebago, my Metro Winnebago F40PH-2M. Hopefully they say April is supposed to be the delivery, and also be added will be the C30-7, which was the actual engine I wanted. I was waiting for Aurora to get out with this, but I don't know what's going on. They still working on the truck design, but once they come out, they'll get a review too. Okay. Bachmann, they say they're gonna do it, but Bachmann are gonna. I don't know if they're gonna do the ones with the dynamic brake grid, the dynamic brake, long range box in the back of the cab. But Rapido's definitely gonna do it and stuff. So, and this is what keeps us coming back. This is what keeps us daggone broke. So, anyway, like, subscribe, like it, bump it, dump it, write a comment, share, all of that. All right, stop doing. Claw catching.